Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 30th to June 5th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week, Cancer. Okay, so I feel like you are coming into this stage where it kind of feels like you're a bit in the void, but the void is a place where you're able to create. It's also a time where you're being really called to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust yourself as you walk into the unknown, because it really feels like there's something mysterious or something really unknown about what you are transitioning into. But at the same time, it's like this pull, like there's this strong pull towards going in a specific direction. And so I feel like the purpose of it is for you to really grow in your intuition and grow in your self-trust, because you are being divinely guided and led into something. And it's almost like being a bit mysterious on purpose. So you are like, it's like kind of strengthening. It's like spirit is strengthening that muscle of yours, of this self-trust and faith, and kind of taking it to the next level. Even if you feel like you're pretty good at that, I feel like there's something about what I'm hearing is that it's going to apply to wherever you're at. So if you're already someone who is really good at trusting your intuition, trusting in the unknown, then whatever challenge is being given to you is going to be the thing that still needs strengthening, or is going to take you to that next level. So take that as it resonates, because it'll just, people are at different stages in that. So, but there is something that you're being guided into this next. There's a progress. There's like a mastery or a level up. And this is a time in your life where you are being asked to trust that, something will be there to, it's not necessarily like like catch or fall. You're not falling. It's like something is going to meet you on the other end of what you're walking into. And whether that is a person, a connection, a relationship, or it's you, almost for some of you, I'm almost like seeing a strong connection with yourself in a way that you may have not experienced yet. It could also be a career. It could be like a lifestyle change path. Again, take it as it resonates. But in a nutshell, it's about you transitioning into the unknown and trusting yourself and strengthening that intuition of yours. So, okay, let's go into... Okay, what do we have coming up for Cancer this week? May 30th to June 5th. Okay, the Five of Swords, Ten of Wands, and that King... Oh my goodness, cannot read today. Knight of Cups. Okay, I was going to say King of Cups. Interesting. So maybe there is a King of Cups here who is wanting to come forward with an open heart, offering a cup of love. So maybe that might resonate for some of you here. Okay, let's look into the Five of Swords though. Let's start there. Okay, so what is this Five of Swords about for Cancer this week? Clarify the Five of Swords. Yeah, okay. See, this is all about choices. This is all about following higher guidance. I was getting this vibe with the Five of Swords, and please take this as it resonates. Since if it doesn't resonate with you, then don't worry about it. But what I was feeling with the Five of Swords was something about holding something back from yourself. And I feel like this is something where you are at maybe like at a junction, at a crossroads, where there may have been, you've come to this crossroad several times, but this time around, you are bringing your intuition, you're bringing your wisdom of what you've learned from the past, and you are being guided with that Hierophant card. Like, this is a graduation of your spiritual knowledge. This is like an accumulation of everything that you have experienced in every place that you've been up until now. So this choice that you're making, it's like you're able to see what is truly right for you and what is meant for you, because you've already been down many of the paths, and you know that they've served their purpose, and you understand what their purpose was in your life and what they were there to teach you. So I feel like with this Five of Swords, this is about almost looking back at, certain experiences or certain choices we've made, and bringing that into the decision that we make, or how we kind of move forward here. There's something about moving forward or making some kind of choice based off of the wisdom that we've learned. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, so there's like clarity. I feel like you're going to have clarity. Something is going to become very like crystal clear to you. And it's going to come through your crown chakra. It's going to come through your wisdom. I feel like there is an element of surrender. There's an element of like going with the flow of where your intuition is leading you. It's like your soul is now in charge. It's guiding you towards where you want to go, or where you're meant to go. Yeah, see the world. So this is the end of that major karmic lessons cycle, a chapter in your life. So that's going to be really important here. And being led, look at that. And then being led to your overall stability, your security. So with this Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles, this could be something where you've been building something for yourself. I strongly feel like this has a lot to do with career. I'm feeling strong career vibes. I'm not really getting, I know we have the Lovers card, but I'm not really getting romance vibes, but it could be. But I am getting kind of like a change in lifestyle, or a change in life path, or a change in career, but it's going to make a big difference. It's going to really change just the way your life looks. It's going to even change maybe your social circles or the people that you are around. It's going to have a completely different vibe to it, the way something is going, and the direction something is going in, but all in a good way. It's going to be much more in resonant with who you've grown into. So the Queen of Pentacles here is about someone who has really nurtured their life and is actually coming into quite a bit of abundance, is what I'm seeing. Someone who really understands, has taken the time to really also understand and nurture themselves. It's like she's gone through quite a few experiences to understand herself. So it's like maybe she had to go through, stages in her life where not realizing, but she had to wear like different masks, and realizing that this is actually not me. So I'm going to, pivot in this direction, and then kind of experiencing that path for a while and realizing that's not it either. So there's authenticity to this Queen of Pentacles that I'm seeing here. And I feel like there's someone here that really stands on their own, someone who has really come into their own independent way of living their life and nurturing what is true for themselves. So I really like how she's holding this sphere around her heart chakra. So this is someone that's getting really in tune with their own soul and spirit, because I really like how there's a sun above on her crown chakra, and then she's holding her heart chakra. So this is about being very connected with your heart, being very connected and kind of channeling, or being in alignment with one's true soul path. And that alignment is naturally bringing someone to their Ten of Pentacles. So they're bringing them to opportunities that are going to be stable, that are going to give their commitment. So whether that's partnerships, whether that is in a career, or whatever it is that we're choosing, whatever path we're walking down, it is going to be something that's long-term. It's going to bring stability here. So this is a reflection of that. This is a reflection of someone's alignment and their spiritual growth. So the Ten of Wands, what do we need to know about the Ten of Wands here for Cancer? I feel like you're going through a period of releasing. You're releasing a lot of experiences, things, energies that have already passed through your life. And this is almost like someone is taking a look at all of this and doing the work to actually just kind of start to let things go one by one, or doing like this everyday releasing kind of exercises. So it's not really so much about experience anymore. This is more about taking a look back at everything we have maybe held onto still from past experiences and going through this healing process of releasing everything. So this is almost like a detox period here for someone. And it's simultaneously, this detox period is also transitioning them into their new stage, into their new path. What do I need to know about this 10 of Wands? The Strength card. Yeah. So this could also be allowing ourselves to let go of some things that we might have held very near and dear to our hearts, but it's actually not resonating anymore. So maybe not entirely in alignment with who we are anymore, but there could also be that emotional attachment or some kind of attachment to some things that we're being asked to release or let go of. I feel like some of the growth that we're also asking to step into can really be a bit overwhelming in the sense of coming out of our comfort zone. So there's something here about also coming out of a comfort zone, but it's also something we feel called to do. Like we feel like it's time. It's time to step into the new. But there's like this growing period. It's like growing pains almost is what I'm seeing here. Strength and 10 of Wands. The Page of Cups. I heard the word renewal when I put this card down. So Page of Cups, this is all about coming back to a place of curiosity, exploration. I really strongly see the heart chakra playing a big role for you this week. So I feel like maybe some of you are, your heart chakra is opening more. So maybe there's a purge happening. Again, there's a detox energy happening there. So there's almost like this opening up of that energy center. And so you may start to find that you are loving certain things that you used to love a long time ago, or there may be even new things that you're starting to really love and you didn't realize that you would ever love, have a taste or an interest in something specific. So I feel like there is a reacquaintance with yourself, or kind of learning more about yourself, or kind of getting to know yourself again, or even like on a different level. So that's really special. I feel like after as you're kind of closing up a chapter and setting down a lot of the heavier energies that just need to be released, you are also going through a renewal at the same time. So you're really in between worlds here, and there's a lot of healing happening. So this reacquaintance with your heart chakra is also putting out kind of like a signal. So the more that this energy center starts to really strengthen and open up, you are just naturally, it's nothing really you have to do. You're already doing the work. But just naturally, as you continue to open up to that energy center, it's putting out a vibration, it's putting out a frequency where it's attracting all the people, the opportunities, and the circumstances and situations that are going to be in alignment for that vibration or that frequency. So that's really good. It's really special, because that's, our true soul's calling. That's our authenticity there. What really resonates with us on a deeper soul level. And so the friendships, the bonds, the relationships, the job opportunities, the things that start coming your way are all going to reflect that. So it's going to feel good, and it will just kind of feel very fulfilling. And, maybe even the people that you're with, you'll feel more like you belong with them, or the work that you're doing, you'll feel like it's a good fit for you. So the heart chakra here seems to be really guiding your path. And then we have the beautiful Fool energy here. So again, this is all about taking risks, taking a leap of faith, and allowing yourself to step fully into this new path of yours. And I feel like this is just naturally happening for you as you continue to heal. So there's no rush in this. Don't rush yourself, because I think healing should never be rushed. It's like allow yourself to move through this void period at your own pace, because you'll really kind of come into a full alignment that way, and it won't feel like something is off center or something is, you don't feel too grounded with the way things are going. So I think that I'm really hearing with this Fool energy and the Page of Cups to allow yourself to gently just like transition into this and take it one day at a time and really allow your heart to lead the way. So whatever you feel called to, or what you feel called to do that day, and what you kind of feel like you want to walk away from, just every day almost like listen to that, listen to those intuitive hits. Wow, beautiful. Page of Pentacles. So this is also about getting started on certain projects that are going to build towards this Ten of Pentacles. So as you are transitioning into this new beginning, you're also simultaneously contributing, you're like pouring energy into the things that you're creating. So if you're inspired to create, like have like some creative projects, start a business, study, even like maybe study something that you're really interested in, you're allowing yourself to, explore those things with the Page of Pentacles. You're exploring where you want to invest in, what you want to invest your energy in. It's like a blank slate. And you get to choose, where do I want to put my energy? What else do we need to know about this Page of Pentacles? The Ace of Cups, beautiful. So this is all about your heart, again, your heart opening, your falling in love. This is about that emotional happiness. I really feel like maybe some of you could even be moving. You may be moving to another location. But I feel like whatever it is, it's going to feel right. It's going to make you really happy. Just the connections that you have, the work that you're doing. There's a lot of joy and happiness there's also a lot of peace, like peace in your soul, that's here for you, Cancer, as well. Oh my goodness, look at that. 9 of Cups. Yeah, emotional happiness. This is definitely has a strong, so I kind of feel like even if you don't have love in your life at the moment, whatever this frequency, this energy will attract that. So even if you haven't found someone, or you're looking, or, you want to invite like a soulmate, someone that you really resonate with. I feel like this trajectory that you're on, the path that you're on, it's like you're calling in a really, really beautiful connection, not just, in romantic love, but also in friendships, a lot of support as well. I feel like you will be very much emotionally supported on this new path. Let's look into the Knight of Cups, since we're in that energy here. So I do see someone kind of coming towards you, interested in you. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The Emperor. So I'm hearing someone who knows what they want. So someone who is very clear about their priorities. Someone who is also very much in tune with their heart space. So someone who has also gone through their own experiences of learning how to open up the heart and live from that place. And I feel like there is a lot of truth to this Emperor. So they're very much in alignment with their own truth, their own integrity, and what they want. And so I feel like there is like this reserved space, this reserved energy for someone who truly has their heart. So this isn't someone who kind of experiments or kind of plays around or not really sure what they want. And, they're not at that place in their life. They're more in this place of, no, I want to settle down. I want a long-term commitment, and I want to be sure about the person that I'm with. And so I feel like there's someone here who may be coming in here for you, who has that, who brings in that energy. the Two of Swords, but it could be something that is not yet revealed. It's like a door that hasn't opened yet, but it is there. It's kind of like waiting on the other end. And I remember when I pulled out that faith card, I said something along the lines of, what did I say? It was, there's taking that leap of faith and there's something waiting for you on the other end. And I kind of feel like there could be like a connection, a romantic connection, love, something along those lines. But it's first we have to kind of walk into that void before we can really have those doors open up for us. What else do we need to know about this Two of Swords? Yeah, because there is a change that's happening right now. And so I kind of feel like when things start to settle more, when there's more of a grounding energy, and maybe even for this emperor, there's a lot changing in this emperor's life as well. So maybe they also may be in this period of change and flux too. So as things so right now it's like for both parties, the ground is moving. And so the ground first needs to be stabilized before those doors can open up. And so that's why I kind of feel like if there is some kind of delay or block in a connection, if that resonates for some of you, then I feel like it's because it's still in the midst of a lot of change, and there could be a lot of healing that's happening here as well. So if there's past heartbreaks, past disappointments, past grievances. So again, we have this heart chakra. So having this be balanced and come into alignment is going to be important before we start like another relationship, because we don't want to bring those wounds, those resentments, and even like the projections of somebody else's behavior and bringing it into a newer connection is not going to be healthy as well. So I feel like this is going to be important for both parties, if those wounds are still there, if there's things kind of being uncovered, for that to heal before something can start off on a good foot. Wow, I love this. Look at that, the King of Pentacles. So you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles here. So this is all about both energies really committed for the long term. So again, this is not like wishy-washy energy. This is stable energy. And so both energies are both coming into their full power, and they are grounding themselves. They both wanting to commit. I feel like both energies are also coming into their full, knowing what their value is and what their worth is, and knowing what they want out of life. This is about someone fully owning their power and kind of reaching out their arms to the universe and kind of saying, I want to feel fulfilled in my life. I want to have it all. I want to have the happy home. I want to have the stable career. I want to have the passion. I want to have the joy, the happiness, the connections, the support, everything. And so I feel like the more we claim that, we affirm that, the more these energies really the universe starts to kind of change things around to support that. So that's kind of what's happening here. So I feel like this week for you, Cancer, the reality of the fact that we're kind of moving into this unknown period, but also feeling really called towards that trust is really coming into center stage this week. So that's going to become more and more, it's like you're focusing on that. You're going to really feel that this week, but know that it's also leading you to your happiness and to your long-term commitments. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have a Four of Wands. So speaking of long-term commitment, so a lot of this is about establishing a new foundation. This is also kind of figuring out where your home is. What do you want home to be? Who do you want in your home? So a lot of this has to do with, where do we want to rest? Where do we want to build our family? Where do we want to have like our sanctuary? And that's what this is all about. Okay. Guidance for Cancer this week. Yeah, love this. So fork in the road and peace. So again, I remember picking up on that this week is going to be a piece that starts to come in for you, because we're releasing a lot of things. So you are definitely still in a period of healing for some of you, if that resonates. And that fork in the road, I feel like this fork in the road is going to become more clear for you. So I feel like you've been at this fork in the road for quite some time, and you've been approaching it for quite some time. And now you're ready you have more clarity because of that inner peace, you have more clarity about what's the right path for you. And it's not really going to be too much of I don't know which path to take. It's more about trusting the path that you are being called to take. So that's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful. Okay. You're also ready for it. I think that there's like this readiness that you're coming into to approach that unknown. Okay. One more here. Wow, beautiful. I love this. So transformation is beautiful. So I feel like a lot of this is also a reflection of your own transformation, and you're going to feel that. You're going to feel, you're going to look back and see how far you've come. And it's really important to validate, to really congratulate yourself, and to be able to feel very proud and happy of how far you've come, how much you have. Did I already say the word overcome? I keep wanting to say that word. So maybe there was a lot of things that you really had to push through, understand, heal from. But I love that 1111 because this is also the manifestation number. This is kind of like that affirmation that your manifestations are coming, or everything that you've been putting your energy into is transforming in the right way for you. And then we also have Buffalo Spirit. So the abundant universe will provide. So this is about having support. And I also really love that we have the 10 there, because I really like how it reminds me of that 10 of Pentacles. So this is about support, commitment, longevity, stability, and trusting that Spirit has your back. And I feel like there was another sign that had that. I believe it was Taurus, that had a very similar message there, or maybe it was Aries. But either way, this is a beautiful healing week, and a week to walk forward in faith into something that you're being called to do. So I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, Cancer, and this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Cancer.